So this third question is, why nonviolent communication? It's true that I use a lot of nonviolent communication in the work that I do. I came to nonviolent communication, or NVC, initially because I was looking for a communication model to help me with challenges that I had in my professional life. And in my years in studying and learning about NVC, my understanding expanded to include a larger picture around this idea of principles of nonviolence. And this has allowed me to develop an approach to life where I can prioritize recognizing my own humanity and that of others. So nonviolent communication is meant to inform how it is that we connect with people. And I find the challenge of surfacing and prioritizing connection to be really worthwhile, and one that is, in essence, why it is that I continue to deepen my understanding of NVC and explore my understanding of principles of nonviolence and how it can be lived in each area of my life. That being said, it's not always the easiest thing, especially for somebody who comes from a marginalized background. NVC spaces can sometimes not be the warmest places for people who come from marginalized backgrounds, particularly people who are racialized. This isn't unique to the community. I belong to many communities that have as its purpose in some way trying to make the world work for all. And in all of those communities, the default culture is the normative or dominant culture. And so part of my attraction to NVC is understanding that the principles of nonviolence can be applied in many areas of my life, but that they have been part of the way of life for people who come from backgrounds that are similar to mine, which are collective and community minded. And so what it means for me is that I take the good and I do away with the bad. And in some cases, I even create some things that really work for me and work with others to share different ways of approaching NVC and work with people who share similar approaches and values to mine. So what I really encourage those of you who are interested in NVC and perhaps have not had such positive experiences is that I really invite you to find practitioners and teachers of NVC who carry an understanding of power and privilege, who are really interested and invested in anti-racism and anti-oppression, and who have demonstrated that they can create warm and welcoming spaces to people, not just those from the dominant culture. So that's why NVC is it for me. Thanks for the question.